I'm Julie Faye Van Balzer, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own modern Papel Picado. So Papel Picado sort of roughly translates to pecked paper. Now you've probably seen them. They're traditional Mexican folk craft, usually these brightly colored tissue paper flags with beautiful patterns. Now there are a couple different ways that you can get your patterns. You can draw or create your own pattern and just scan it right into your ScanNCut. You could create it in ScanNCut Canvas and import it to your ScanNCut. You can buy SVG files of Papel Picado and bring them in, or you can use the files that I'm using today. You can just download them from my website. So we're going to start by, I have these 6 brightly colored pieces of cardstock, and I've got 2 mats, and we're just going to head right over to the ScanNCut and choose pattern. And I'm going to go into saved data. And now I've saved all 6 designs into the machine, so I'm simply going to navigate through until I see them. And here is the first of my designs, so I click on it. Here it is on the screen. So I'm simply going to hit OK and OK again. Now I want to check everything here. My cut speed is a 3, that seems fine. My cut pressure is a 0, that's great, so I'm going to say OK. Then I just want to go ahead and check my blade and make sure that it is set properly for cardstock, and then I can hit cut. And then I'm going to load up my mat and get it ready, and once that's done, I'll be able to start cutting. So now, like I said, I'm using 2 mats, and that's really just so that I can have one cutting while I'm cleaning off the other one. So I'm just going to load this in and press start. So now that this is done cutting, I'm going to unload the mat, and I have another mat pre-loaded. So I'm just going to put that into the machine. Now I'm going to navigate to find the file to get this cutting, and while that's cutting, I'm going to clean off this mat so it's ready for the next one. So now let's go get that file. So I'm going to go ahead and say OK, and then I'm going to hit the home button and say OK. And then we're just going to repeat the same process we did before. Go into the saved data, into the machine, navigate. Now last time I chose this design, this time we're going to do this design. And as I mentioned, there are actually 6 designs in here. So each time I do this, I'm just going to choose the next one in line. So I just hit OK. OK again. I know my settings are all correct, so I simply hit cut and start. And then while that's cutting, I'm going to go ahead and take the banner off of this mat. You can use a spatula tool to help me. And then I'll just clear all these little paper bits off as well and put the next piece of paper on so that I'm ready to cut the next banner. Now that the last one is finished cutting, I'm just going to go ahead and remove it from the mat. It looks fantastic. And then we just need to string these. So I just have a piece of twine. You could use anything that you wanted. And then there are holes right at the top. So I'm just going to go out the first hole and then come over to the next one. And this is just like doing a big giant running stitch. If you think about it, we're just going in one hole and out the next. And then I'm just going to continue adding each of the different banners until they're strung together as one long piece. As you can see, my beautiful Papel Picado banner is done, and I think I'm ready for a fiesta of some kind, and I hope that you are too. So give this project a try, and for more tips, tricks, and tutorials, be sure to visit my blog at balzerdesigns.typepad.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, don't forget about the ScanNCut website at ScanNCut.com.